It's Caleb from the Grill Shack. We're going to make some peach and bourbon barbecue sauce today. Got Pops walking me through it. Let's get started.
Alright, first of all, it's bourbon peach because bourbon is far more important than peach.
Fair.
Oh yeah, that's fair, as Emma would say. That's fair. So, start out. Let's get that burner on to medium, just so it's warming up.
Alright.
We're going to start out with 2 cups of ketchup.
2 cups of ketchup.
And in this house, we buy big old jugs of ketchup from the Sam's Club.
Ooh, that might need a little
It
shake.
doesn't have to be exact. Yeah, it's been sitting in the fridge for a while, so shake it up. Gets a little water on it. 2 cups ketchup. Again, it doesn't have to be perfectly exact. It's just kind of a ballpark. I think the most important thing in this is the peaches and the bourbon and the molasses, because molasses adds that kind of smoky flavor.
The big dads.
Oh yeah, and don't forget the Big Dad spicy dust. Are you using the cup measure there?
I only got to half.
Oh, so you got to do 4 of those.
I got to do 4 of these.
We don't have a 1 cup measure. They must all be dirty.
They're dirty. We used them earlier.
Oh, that's all right. You can do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do.
That's what your daddy-in-law at the Fish Shack says.
The Fish Shack.
He don't make nothing this good though.
Oh.
Shout out to Keith at the Fish Shack. Just everybody watching, he named it the Fish Shack after we named this the Grill Shack.
But no the.
Because he's a poser. I say that, but if you saw our crawfish boil, that's Keith. How many is that? You keeping track?
This is number 4. Am I keeping track?
I hope you are. Well, you're flipping ketchup all over the Grill Shack.
The first flick, as soon as you stop critiquing me.
You can put that spoon in that pot, because it's going to be in there to stir it up anyway.
Alright, ketchup's in.
Okay, we got 2 cans of peaches in this bowl. So we kept 1/4 cup of the juice and drained the rest off. It's like 2 15-ounce cans of peaches. Dump it in with the 1/4 cup of peach juice.
Alright.
Now we're going 1 cup brown sugar.
Alright, we'll use the 1/4 cup.
No, use that 1/2 cupper and just wash it off with a paper towel.
Covered in ketchup. So
Oh, okay. 1/4 cupper. So we got to have 4 of those.
4 of these.
Yeah.
2. 3. 4.
Okay. Next, apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar.
Need a 1/2 cup of that.
1/2 cup. I'll use the ketchup one for that.
That's fine. Money.
There's a 1/2 cup apple cider vinegar.
Next, and most important, is the bourbon. We just got a brand new bottle of the 4 Roses small batch. And we're going to open it up using this. We usually use a little bit cheaper bourbon, but hey, that's all I got.
How much we put?
It was either this or the $400 bottle I got sitting there, which I'm not going to use that. 1/2 cup.
1/2 cup.
1/2 cup bourbon. You know, really you could use any whiskey you like, but we like bourbon. Alright, next. 1/4 cup of molasses. Have you ever worked with molasses before?
No.
This should be entertaining. You know that saying, slow as molasses, when we described how you ran? Uh-huh. 1/4 cup molasses.
They call me a speedster.
It's pretty slow. Now you're going to want to use your spoon to dip that out of that because it doesn't drain out too great.
What do you mean?
Molasses adds a little bit of a smoky flavor to it. Next, 1/8 of a cup of onion powder.
Take it, that's the 1 teaspoon.
I don't see that we have the onion powder out here.
Onion powder.
What happened to our onion powder? We'll come back to that later. We're going to do a 1/4 cup, which is 2 tablespoons. You got the 1/4 cup?
It's covered in molasses.
Actually, it might be more than 2 tablespoons, but either way, it's a 1/4 cup of the Big Dad spicy dust.
Get that wiped out real quick.
There you go. 1/4 cup spicy dust.
Big Dad spicy dust.
Adds a little bit of heat to it. We would use a sweet heat, but the peaches add enough sweet that we don't need it anymore.
You want that.
Alright. Next is the 1/8 cup, which is 2 tablespoons. There you go. Onion powder. 2 tablespoons onion powder. Oh, Caleb doesn't know how to use the lids on the onion powder. There's an easy way to do this if you leave the lid on, but
Pretty deep in
I'll
there.
teach that to him later.
I know how to do it.
Alright, so now we got medium heat going on. We're going to put this on the medium heat for about 20 minutes and we're going to stir it the whole way.
Alright. I lost my spoon in the sauce. Lost in the sauce.
Want this to come to a little bit of a boil, then we're going to turn it down and let it simmer for 20 minutes, and then we're going to throw it in the blender, mix it up, and we've got our bourbon peach barbecue sauce.
Alright, we're back. We let our sauce come to a boil and simmer for about 20 minutes. Now it's time to blend it up. Get them peaches blended in. Just bring it down here. Oh yeah.
Don't let it splatter.
Whoops.
Alright. Make sure they get that lid on good, because otherwise it's going to make a giant mess. You got to start by there you go. It's kind of a POS blender.
Blender lid is on. Woo! That's hot.
Tell me. You got a high temperature glove over there.
Gotta hold it down.
Keep going. Keep going. Make sure it's good and blended up.
You got a leakage.
I think that's probably pretty good right there.
Good thing.
Let that thing splatter you when you take the lid off, because that shit's hot. How's it taste? Fire?
It tastes good. You can trust me on that one.
You taste the bourbon?
Oh yeah.
As your father-in-law says, that money, dude.
That's the flavor.
That's the flavor. I don't know, he talks with such a weird accent, I can't understand
Flavor. All right, we're going straight into
whoops. His daughter's here, because she talks just like that.
Oh!
Hey, this funnel right here, you probably want to use this too.
All right.
And go slow. This is our seasoning funnel as well.
Should I go slow?
Yeah, and don't pour it all over the blender, because we're probably going to need a jar to put the extra in. Because we're going to put some of it on those rib candy pieces. Yeah, you're pretty good right there. Yeah, a little bit more. You know what? Just leave the rest of it in the blender, because I think we can just pour it right on the ribs, because we're going to be wrapping those here pretty quick. Just put it on the lid, Ken.
What?
I said put that on the lid so it doesn't drip everywhere. Hodge, you want to come get this?
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the sauce. If you make it yourselves, see you
Or if
next
you make
time.
it yourself. Make it yourselves, make it yourself.